Hi, and welcome back to our journey to top 100 in the role. Let's just move on to playing because that's what this is about. Yeah, we have picked up a pairing immediately. Knight f3, knight f6, g3. So the king's Indian attack. Nice. Do I wanna go like that? No, okay, let's copy. Wow. b3 and bishop b2. Going for double fianchetto. What are we going to play against it? Generally, you want to control the center, and e5 is quite taken away, but first, I'll just castle first, and then we can decide. I think I'll go c5 too, and maybe even copy. d6, yeah. Yeah, d6 I think is good, and if we can get e5 fast enough, which we cannot, then it would be great, but no, we don't have that. So okay, let's take. There is not all that much we can do. Okay, bishop d7, and let's hope that this structure is holding somehow, but yeah, it is just looking like Marok's is Sicilian. And I don't know if I really like that. Are there any tactics? Dude, okay, let's just take. And then take advantage of this. Knight is defended, and maybe we can remaneuver it to e5. Not really sure if that's a big improvement, but well, let's try that. Yeah, I think a good thing to do is this. Yeah, that is a first. That is definitely a good thing, but yeah, I also see this move as a possibility. So that's not what we really wanted. However, yeah, I'll go to e5 now with the knight, as I said that I want to. And then if I fall, which, okay, it lands just immediately, it actually a bit weakens the king. At the same time, maybe immediate f5, and I'm not sure. But maybe the attack doesn't feel so pleasant to face. I guess e6 is a necessity. So if you want to go f5, you should go now until you go f5. You really do. Well, then we have to deal with that. And I think that I'll simply go f6 anyway, because I really need to trade these bishops too and get rid of this knight. That's how I feel. Oh my god. Have I just simply blundered this mate? No, I have not. However, kinda, because there's this. I have blundered an exchange. That's not the start we wanted. Yeah, then this and. Okay, let's take here, but. Yeah, we will defend. However. It's not a good position. Let's get the knight to e5. At least it's a piece we got. e5 is an outpost. So we can try to take advantage of that, at least, maybe. Now, okay, rook d8, try to defend. There is this, but square potential, but no, the rook is just coming behind, like that's how this dude is going to play this, huh? Oh, he's gonna double up. Simply double up. In that case, I guess I go back, I go to c6, even though e5 is a better square. But this pressure doesn't do all that much. So I'm okay. Let's go b6 to potential open up this diagonal for the queen, if there would be ever a chance that the queen would get there. Now we need to do something with the knight. Oh, and I know what it's gonna be. It will be e5 and knight d4. And potential knight f5. Okay, I start to kind of like this. Even though exchange down. And yeah, this weakness that queen simply have to protect with the queen. But if you think about it, the queens are off the board together. One problem is that white can simply give back the exchange and be up a pawn. Yeah, that's honestly quite a problem. So I think I will I think I'll maneuver around this way. Oh wow. Seriously? I was quite blind to it. Was I? Oh my goodness. I straight up first games terrible. I have lost like I don't remember when I won the first game last time on the stream. So we are going below 2050 again instead of over 2300. My god. Yeah, yesterday we just faced pretty good opponents, I would say. Yesterday, like, all of my opponents played very good chess. They did. c5. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can play this, but now we'll just transpose into position with d3 and this. Or maybe we can go in, but d5 now. So isn't it just the same thing? Oh no, I'm so dumb. I could have just gone e5 here. I didn't realize it. We just go e5 empty good. Damn, I gotta go e5 now. Yeah, I should have seen that. Like, yeah, knight would have to go to g8. That would simply be it. That's why you simply always go d5 in that position and not c5. But okay, let's defend with f4. With our bishop here. This diagonal, and still the position is honestly quite fine. It really is. So yeah, bishop g2, climbing long diagonal. And yeah, honestly, I kind of like it even this way. However, I'm sure that e5 here was better. Okay, so my opponent takes, because yeah, he doesn't want this. And now it is up to me if I want to recapture or if I don't. To be honest, I don't really like recapturing. So let's just take the diagonal. However, there might be some problems on d3 with this bishop, like, damn. But yeah, let's hope we can simply get faster development castle and yeah, take advantage of that. Knight d2, I'll go because I wanna have the bishop open, and also if I would go knight f3, maybe queen d3 would be something. So I'll just go knight e2, prepare castling, queen c2 is a move. Now knight c6 is the most logical move to me. Yeah, your problem is this bad bishop, but my bishop also is not really good. And this structure usually allow these double pawns with the d pawn already gone from d2. But here it still sits there blocking my development. If I go d3, I'll just admit that I'm down a pawn completely. But still, this bishop is not really good either. Yeah, the thing is, none of the bishops are good, and this bishop also is not good, but this bishop is the best piece on the board currently. So that's my compensation, and that's why I actually went there instead of recapturing, where the bishop would be quite blockaded and this diagonal would be exposed. So yeah, I wanted to try to go in this way. Just a6 here, like you don't want any knight jumps, huh? Probably, but I think you should develop, otherwise I can maybe even sack more pawns. Queen c7? Like really kind of, what is that? I guess you wanna do this. That would definitely make sense. Yeah, right now I'll have to simply sacrifice the pawn completely. There is no way to win it back at this point. And I need to complete the development. Knight d4 is also pretty good, however. Yeah, I need to combine it with more active plans and pieces. But d4 will make this bishop better and other pieces better. However, yeah, well, just go for it. I need to play this breakthrough in order to get somewhere. Open up the position. Okay, so you can take en passant, but I honestly think that capturing normally was better. Maybe the idea could be c4 and then this. But yeah, you could have gone bishop c5 before too. But yeah, it's possible that if you go c4 now, it would be kind of similar as it would be if you take on d4 that way, but this way you are hitting the queen. Hard to say. I think I just go bishop e3 now. Complete that development. I go knight e4. Yeah, that's what I think is good here. Bishop e3, you complete the development. You got these very nice bishops. You face bishop c6 with knight e4. You want to keep the bishops on the board if possible. Oh, knight c6. Was not expecting this to be played. Maybe trying to go in this way or cast long. Like, I don't know, man. However, yeah, I'll get my knight to e4. So it controls nice squares. Without this bishop, d6 would be a massive outpost. And yeah, I'm also attacking twice on c5 now, threatening to regain my pawn with a better position. Knight to b4. Fine. So my opponent's going for this square. d5. Which is quite strong. But I assume I just go queen d2. There isn't a better square for the queen currently. So yeah, just d2 and get the rooks on these two files. But first, let's definitely back up the bishop to f2. I don't want to lose bishop here. And the knight seem a bit hanging. Like if I go a3, for example, the knight will have to go back and then I can just take. Okay, with this move. Fine. So you're pinning this knight and threatening to take maybe. And also maybe going in this way. Maybe knight d3 is what my opponent wants. That might be unpleasant. How do you stop that? You cannot move the knight even. Cannot even move the knight. But I guess you can go a4, but then you are not kicking this knight away. If I go a4... Yeah, but I go a4. a3, a4 would have been better, but... Yeah, I don't like the knight coming to d3. So I don't want to allow that, and then I just want to put the rooks on these two files. Like a c1 first to put pressure on the c5 pawn if b6, a5 is there. So I got quite some moves to attack c5. Also, that's what I have in mind if bishop c4. And maybe if bishop c4, you want to go to c1 with the other rook. Bishop d3. Okay, it hits this knight too. It does. Don't tell me you would want to go c4. Please don't tell me that. If I go this, c4, b3. Damn good, huh? Because cannot push. Or can. No, I think it's fine. c4, b3. My opponent's king is still in the center. Somehow it's fine. How can such a thing be fine? The knights are blockading the center. Yeah, that's the reason likely, because both of these squares are outposts. And the knights are defending each other. But yeah, right now I'm attacking c5. But you wanna do something with it? You can only push or b6. Or you can take, but you would give me the bishop pair, so I'm fine with that too. But yeah, really interesting position. Yeah, okay, c4 was played, and my idea was b3. Oh yeah, it was. It was, and you go b5. Wow, so okay, I did not see b5. Maybe there's some problem along this diagonal. I hope there is. But I don't see one. Oh no, I cannot move this knight. So yeah, well, let's complete the plan that I wanted to do. That I got now. Knight d4 prepared. But wow, yeah. Yeah, b5 totally makes sense, I have to say. It totally does. Can I really go in there because it abandoned c3? But yeah, I think I can. I think I can. I know that now there is a rook on d-file lined up with my queen. Right now I'm attacking b5 twice. And also more blocking the d-file. But yeah, there is one last defender of the c3 square right now. Still cannot be pushed, but if you take, then it could. However, yes, you again, like, you would give up the bishop pair. You take on a4 yourself right now. But against that, I just have to take on c4. And now it's a big mess. With so many pieces. We have only traded pawns so far. I might be down 3 pawns, but I'm not. But what is this, bro? Like, I'll just go c5. I'll just go c5. Okay, yeah, you can go back. The knight was actually under attack, so that's why. But now I can go in, give this check. And yeah, my opponent is losing something. I'm quite sure. Well, is he? Because my idea was to take, and then I'm attacking this. The pieces are defending just each other right now. And there's a pawn. Queen comes under the knight. But it should not be enough. Oh no, it is because it defends this knight. It defends that knight. But yeah, let's go for this. I know that I'm only there once, but the idea is that then the bishop becomes undefended, so I'll take there. Now it's bishop against a pair of knights that are positioned really nicely. Whoever I got a far advanced pawn to. Now just rook b1. As I see it, and there is too many pins. Even if you go... Oh, so you do it this way. Oh my. So you actually defend. You actually defend. Yeah, the pawn chain is nice. However... If you can... Oh my gosh. No, it's fine. There's a pin. I don't know if that was really possible. And the thing is that now we are so low on time that that's ultimately the thing that matters. Yeah, I can just take, but okay, win on time, however. Yeah, the game was interesting. I don't know. Maybe. I think at around not sure about that, but here I think yeah, I was absolutely winning. Yeah, maybe you take with the e-pawn. Yeah, the caption with the e-pawn was better. And I thought that this was check or something. And then yeah, I was absolutely better. But then yeah, in a time scramble, I think that my opponent was better there and sacked the rook. I think it... Yeah, maybe it was there at some point, but not clear. Because yeah, you got all these pins. But I don't think that any sacrifice actually works. Because the knights are defended by pawns. But okay. We gotta win back. In a dramatic style. Okay, so I beat this guy once, apparently. So I hope that it will be 2-0. Let's go g6 here, and yeah, we are basically playing reverse Sicilian closed variation now. Let's just castle. And d6. No, okay. Let's the other pawn stone. Yeah, okay, d4, I actually like that. Because then exactly I can close it this way. Knight comes there, attacks g6, I'll defend it nicely. Maybe like now knight d5 I would have to take. But it doesn't happen, so that's good. So I'll just advance this pawn. Now g4. It's usually a good idea to have this structure because then white cannot advance the f pawn. And here I'll go c3, c6. And if d5, I go c5, and if this, if c5, I go d5. Okay, well, I'll just try to advance the pawn. Here, maybe now, as I'm looking at it, was maybe a bit better to have knight on g6 first and then go g4. You actually go for this, huh? In my experience, this usually is not really good. Yeah, it really just is not a... Yeah, okay, so there's a counter attack on this pawn. That's what this is about. So if I want to defend, which I guess I do, knight c8 really is the only way. Okay, I mean, let's go for it then. Maybe queen e8 followed by rook d8 or something like this. Something along those lines. Knight goes there to hit the pawn. But that's not that terrifying because I can attack on e6 too. And we'll just swap them. Yeah, most likely. Or are we just going to swap them? Because there is a b7 on the line too. If I take... Oh, 98. Interesting. But the thing about 98 is true that it would defend the pawn. However, there would be this trade and it would allow queen in. But maybe it was the way to go. Now if I go this, there's f5 on the line too. So I gotta take... yeah, I don't think there is anything better. At least there is one dead piece for white, which is pretty good because actually the bishop is not in the game at all. And even if there's, it's not really gonna be in the game. So that's one really good thing. At least we got one. Okay, yeah, I'll go rook b8 now. Improve the position of the rook, and then I'll likely try to move the knight back. Oh wow, I just blundered c5. What am I doing? Queen c6, I bet. Okay, yeah, I just need to hope that somehow this piece will be enough. Huh. Nice. Yeah, bishop takes f6 and I see this fork. So I gotta take the knight. I gotta take the knight. And then this. And the rooks are separated. Let's see if queen straight is my opponent wants. Likely. This bishop is a dead piece, but it's not sitting on h1 behind this pawn. If that would be the case, then I can maybe imagine. Yeah, that is true, but I don't think that that's what you really want. There you go, just king g6. I think so. Let's be brave with our king. There is nothing else left. Yeah, rook comes to d5. That just was there. Okay, c7. Doesn't seem like there is a better square, and there is no way to attack, really. Maybe h4. Yeah, I mean, there is nothing really I can do. I can do this, but then I allow rook d6, but that should be better, because I got this. Okay, I have to play it. I'll get my king to g5. Insane. Insane, but it is quite safe there. Believe it or not. But yeah, the problem is okay, so maybe it's not quite safe. Already not thinking that much, because I just know the position is so bad. Okay, so it really is not safe there. Yeah, I just did not see this infiltration. I was only thinking about the more further one, which I saw that I got covered this square and this, but was not looking in that direction. My one win on time. That's it. That's what we've got. So let's see if with white the same structure will be better. Okay, d3. Bishop there. Now f4. Do you go in? No, you cannot. Cannot. Against this, I just like to go h3, and if h4, you just go g4 and do good. Bishop e3, no. Bishop e3 I just don't like. Down a castle, I mean... a4... Let's go a4 first. I expect b4, but that's fine. We'll just move our knight back to e2. Yeah, I'm betting that black is gonna castle long. Now we can go bishop e3. Now we can. Or with this move, I mean, yeah, still it's hard to say. Maybe still long. Okay, but I gotta cast a short at this point. Although maybe queen d2 was the play. Yeah, maybe queen d2 would have given me more options. Okay, queen d2 now. Maybe, well, yeah, now black's just keeping me guessing. Black is just keeping me guessing. There you go, king h2. I kind of like the king more on that square. So now I have more flexibility. I can go d4. It was a possibility before too, but yeah. In case of d4, it's always good to have your king safe. So okay, we see rook c8. That definitely indicates that black is not gonna cast long. So we can work with that now. We can go b3 to try to block it. I think that's exactly what we are gonna do. Maybe you can go c4. And if it does this, and the fact that the b file is opened up is okay. But no, let's just go with b2 and prevent c4. But now with this, d4 is never really good. It would open up the c file for black. And we see e5. So wow, that's interesting. I want to close it and get this very weird structure. Or take or leave it. I think I'll leave it. And just go like rook e1. Now I got pieces nicely concentrated, close to each other. As active as they possibly can be, even though, yeah, doing good squares, for, especially for the knights. f5 might be a good square for this knight. Maybe. Yeah, it actually is a really good square. Then bishop f8, I bet. Knight f8. Wow. I can go f5 and block it. Limit the knight. Because once it gets to d4, it's never leaving because I don't want to take and open the c file. But there is a path anyway. Okay, but yeah, let's try to prevent that. At least right now. Right now, no path to d4. This knight seems to be trying something. I want to find a way here. So I likely need to move my queen. And go there with this knight. Okay, queen c1. try to go for that square, because that is our outpost. And d5 is not as impressive because, yeah, you don't have the double support. Here is only one pawn supporting the knight, so that's why c4 is better. Thank you, I'll try to just play until I actually reach it, which, yeah, I thought, because when I started there were not many good players. Because in order to count to the rankings on chess.com, you have to play in the last 90 days, so it was not achieved by most of the good players. So yeah, I thought that I might actually get it like pretty easily, like not that easily, but that it might take me like a year or something. But now the good players started playing again, and things are a bit more complicated. Okay, let's go c4. Let's ultimately blockade it. Or you can en passant by the knight take and get access to these two squares. So that's my idea, to get my knight to c3. But yeah, in several years, I'm still confident that I'll actually reach it. So my opponent did not want the position to completely close. Let's just jump in to this outpost, attack the queen, even though it doesn't do all that much. The knight will just stand. Okay, queen b6. I'll get the other knight into the action. Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it. Definitely. If I would not enjoy it, I wouldn't be doing it. And okay, now I can just take on a5. Hit the queen again and the bishop. The knights are getting in. This was a miss by my opponent. Now you go back. Do you want to keep those knights? Or take the bishop? Like, that's quite a question. But no, I think I want the bishop indeed. One knight there is powerful enough. Now, yeah, queen c4. It's an awesome square for the queen, and I can maybe shift the rooks back over there. Okay, knight is coming here, so that indicates this. However, if I just go a5 now and then this, that'd be problematic. Maybe. Maybe it would not be so pleasant, so let's actually slow play it a bit more, and yeah, I'll have to back up with my queen. c2, yeah, I think c2 is the best. Okay, let's transfer the rooks completely. Damn, man, this is cheating. I mean, yeah, it's not that bad, however. In a way, it is, you know. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't need a computer to know that I'm better. Let's see it as b4 is a great move. There actually is a stream delay. I think that is actually quite noticeable because I think that it's like 15 seconds or something. To be honest, there is stream delay, and it is longer than you would think. You can just close the king side here. Maybe capturing was better because then I was threatening this immediately. Just this check and discover on the queen, so maybe wasting a move here unnecessary because there still isn't anything that black would do. To the king on g3 or even on g1 or h1, I would not even have to take the pawn. Do I want to take now? I guess I do. Just take. Let's just take. Okay, queen gets there and pins my queen. However, if I just do this, he's also pinned now. Okay, you can take. I'll take with the bishop. And I won a second pawn. And yes, the pawn is on d3, so it's not the best pawn, but still a good one. This piece, this bishop, nice defensive piece. At the same time, it is a little not participating in the game. Thankfully, I don't really need it. Queen goes there. Okay. So that means my opponent is going for that check. But I can just go here and defend, and there is no rook to put on c8, so that's fine. You can just defend against this threat. And then there is a nice, yeah, really nice thing to go knight c7, and then you can go back here. I mean, come on. Come on, man. I think this is fine. I'm defending with the queen. Oh, so now I'm not. But there is this. And yeah, that is fine to take. Fine pawn to take. Up 2 pawns in this endgame. Not too bad. Okay, knight c7, and I want to get that knight to d5. But maybe first get the rook out of there. This should be good. But yeah, I was expecting this move. Yeah, but I guess I take and then knight d5. Yeah. That's a good way of doing it. And this pawn is a bit too far advanced in a way. It is. You know what? The knight is defended by the bishop, so let's activate the bishop and let's push the pawns forward. Okay, let's tie the knight and activate the rook. This knight is also really out of the game, maybe going for f3 combined with the other knight. However, now I can just attack the knight again. And okay, you go back. However, now I'll finally get to the 7th rank. Oh. There goes one pawn. There really is no way I don't win, right? That's possible. But my time doesn't look very drawish. You can do such things? That's awful. Oh, I could have gone there. Why I don't see that earlier? This was winning. Or was it? No, it was not. There was a check. Oh my god. I always find a way to mess it up. Now just king g8. There is nothing. Let's push and maybe this. Oh wow. Yeah, that's happening to me all the time. I'm already quite used to it at this point. There is this check, but I mean, yeah, oh no, the pawn is actually defending. You can even take, yeah, you can. You cannot go back. You can give this check and take the pawn. Because then after this, you defend. But if you don't, you have to give this check. It's not the hardest move to find. But I guess you can miss it. Should have gone back for the knight at least. That was actually something. But with my time, yeah, now you can go there. Oh, this, why not? Yeah, I mean, okay. Yeah, this happens to me all the time. Maybe this was too much, like I felt I was still winning. I was really winning. But yeah, then I start to miss things in time trouble. (10+0). Okay, we got a London system. I can at least play fast. I can play this fast. Now you go c3. Okay, let's just trade. I really want to, but maybe 15+10 is possible at this level. I don't really know. It might 15 plus 10 might be possible, but the problem with 15 plus 10 is simply it feels like it's too long. You know, because if I would like to stream for 2 hours, then I would play like, I don't know, 2 games even just 2 games. And yeah, I know you can take that, whoever. That's quite a normal gambit pawn. Yeah, I don't know too, but that's like the only other time control that I can think of that people might play, because 10 plus 5 I've tried, but I couldn't find anyone. Maybe if you wait long enough. But yeah, also yeah, and maybe I can try it next game. I'll try it next game though, because 10 plus 5 is so much better. But yeah, maybe 10 plus 5, and if you set the bar lower, so yeah, I would just play like 200 rating, lower rated opponents all the time, I guess. Well, let's go in and e4 and 95 and get a knight in. Not okay, I'll try 10 plus 5. With 10 plus 5, I would save so many endgames. But that's not how it works. Yep, you think you got this, but I just go here and go in. There's a bishop though, which usually in a Slav structure, what this basically is with colors reversed. Basically the London is Slav defense as white, so yeah, that's basically it. But is this bishop normally there? I mean, yeah, likely it can be, but when I played with black, you go bishop b5 a lot of times. Yeah, I'll try. Yeah, if I can trade the bishop. What is this? Against this, I just don't take. Do I have to take? Maybe I do. Yeah, I do. Stick with the pawn. How to counter Slav? Well, you have to play active, and it depends which Slav you think too. But actually, yeah, I've studied it. Studied Slav from Black's perspective mostly. And I played it, and then I started to dislike it. Because usually white gets a lot. Okay, this move. I'm not gonna take. I don't think that's good. I have to try a5, but again, a bad position. A3, okay, I mean, that's a typical thing you play. Whoever. It's nothing that would be scary immediately. Let's just go bishop g4. At least I can do that. Yeah, that's actually usually quite a good rule, is that if you don't like facing a certain opening, you're on the best track to play that opening yourself. Okay, so my opponent took a second pawn. But there's no counterplay for me. How come there is no counterplay? I got so many pieces in. So many pieces the attack, but the knight is just holding everything by itself. Let's go b6. Let's go b6. Okay, c6 actually is possible because there's a tactic I see. I see. I see. And how do I stop b5? Actually, there's everything working for white again. This tactic, if I take twice, there's bishop f7 and I lose queen, so. Let's take, but that will just, yeah, and that doesn't do anything. I go rook c8, b5, and strategically I'm so lost. I cannot go bishop f5. I feel like the only way to try to fight is give up another pawn. Otherwise, if there's a fixed passed pawn on c6, there is simply no way I can break through. If I give up this pawn, I at least will further b5 a bit, and also I would be able to attack it. You take with the bishop, I think. Yeah, you do. And now, yeah, I'll try rook b8, c7. But come on, this actually feels like I had similar position last game and I managed to lose it. But I don't think. Yeah, I think that this is even worse than it was from my opponent the game before. Okay, bishop c8, very sad defense. But it still feels better than if the pawns would be connected and my pawn on b6. Because somehow, because yeah, they are not defending each other. And yes, I'm even 3 pawns down now. But yeah, still feels better because I can attack them more actively. There is one move attack I can try. If I take, queen takes. There's nothing. I mean, that's all I can try here. That's all I can do. But even at this level, I think you play it. Okay. Defends it with the rook. Is there a way to make the rook move? No, I would need this rook too. I need the queen to move somehow. But no. I mean, that was the last thing I wanted to try, so yeah, I'll switch to... I'll do a few adjustments. Let's set it to 200. And then let's go with 10 plus 5 and see. This is the previous game. And see if there is a chance of playing an opponent above 2000 with 10 plus 5 time control. Yeah, and I mean, I have tested it once and didn't get it, and yeah, I was not able to find anyone. So maybe, yeah, I don't know how long this can take. And I don't know for how long I should try. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've tried it, as I said, and yeah. Yeah, I can set the rating range even lower, but okay, well, let's just try that. Let's just try that. Because I want to see how big of a difference 10 plus 5 would be. I think it is quite a huge one. And come on, there must be someone 1800 plus. There is no way. This time control is not played as much. Yeah, I guess there is simply the answer. I simply have to play 10 minutes. Okay, maybe I can try to set it like this. Maybe I'll start win more at least. Yeah, so now I'm playing 2000 rated opponent. But if I win, I only get 4 rating points. So, and if I lose, I lose 15. No, 15, 12. Sorry. But yeah. And it feels like it's definitely losable, so that's quite a thing. If my opponent plays Cola system, but usually go bishop d3, wow. This is like a really passive system to go for. But as white, you can play basically anything and get away with it. However, it's not playing for an advantage. E3, okay, I'll go rook e8, maybe e5. Okay, so you take, and now I go like a5. So we are getting a similar structure as we had in a game before. And this is basically a Slav, basically the same thing with the bishop here, which is more passive. Okay, let's try the same thing. Go for e4, and without the bishop, yeah, as I said, the bishop usually goes to b5. And gets traded off. Okay, there's again at c4. c4 is gonna haunt me. But yeah, I'm trying to play this idea because it is a thing that I really hated to face when I played this Slav. But well, yeah, I was not successful the previous game. And this one doesn't seem to be completely different. But if I can trade these bishops and then knight d3, that's what I want. But no, my opponent just goes back. That's lame. But it is exactly a thing I did not want to see, so. Okay, I go rook c8 to create even more pressure, and then I can go b6 maybe. Yes, c4 again is there. c4 again. No, I think I go... No, I cannot even go b6 because my idea was that the c3 pawn is weak. Oh, so the way I no, it was not there. What is this position? Yeah, like I swear I played this many times with the structure that my opponent currently has, and I just got crashed. So I don't understand. How come that it's not working from the other side too? Do I take? Let's try capturing, and if CB I go bishop a4. Maybe if CB I can go b6 now. And there is no c4. Yeah, go b6 now. The pawn is pinned. I'm attacking it to win it back. Yeah, basically it just is. It is the same thing basically. Okay, we can go there, pin. But now the rook defends the queen. But I think I can go back, however. Oh yeah, I can go back. And if pawn takes, I take with the queen and please this, you can do this, however. At least we would have an imbalance, but this is what I mean, like even at 2000 traded opponent, when I'm having a bad day. Fair shot and then you lose even more. Takes. The bishop is holding the knight back so hard. I really don't understand this. Who is actually white on the attacking side, because yeah, I have really many games in my database where I just got crashed with this structure. Maybe you... Oh my god, no. Blunder, you can take now and I cannot take because there's an undefended rook, so... Queen b7 will be necessary. Yeah. He found it. Now you can take, do this. Maybe that, and then... I don't know if you can defend on b6. Maybe in a long run I can take, but there are two connected passed pawns. And the only pawn I got is this one. Currently 3 pawns. Seems like I'll be playing off stream again because... Yeah, again, similar thing happening. Yeah, knight c5. Damn, you're right. I saw knight c5, but... I thought that I could take, but the problem is this attacks... Oh, but this at least would check. It is at least with check, so I can take the rook and I don't lose a piece. Oh, I do. Because I take and then this... No, the knight is defended. I don't see anything now. He can still fight, but... Yeah. Okay, bishop f8, only thing I can do. I would say it is still playable, however long-term lost. Long-term this is lost. This, but this pawn is hanging too. Oh, no. It would... Yeah. Oh, there's a knight. Yeah, I need to do something with myself. Again, I don't know, well... Yeah. I guess I'll simply get it back again, because otherwise I cannot fully concentrate. So again, I hope that you at least learned something, and I appreciate your support so much. So yeah, and as I said, I believe that at some point I will actually make to the top 100, but it will take quite some time. But yeah, so I hope I see you tomorrow, and with that,